everyone, it is Brian and I am back with another video for my channel, Taylor Defender, and I know it has been a little while since I've last posted a video. I've kind of had a lot of things going on, but things are kind of subsiding a bit, so I'm able to have some time to create this video here. And this one is very important because I've had an attempted scam against me, and it's one that is going around to a lot of people, affecting a lot of different people all over the United States, and it's something I want to go over. But basically what happened was, a couple of weeks ago I had received a voicemail claiming to be from my county's sheriff's department, and in it said that I need to call a specific person with the sheriff department back to talk about some specific legal matters. Now, it is a little unnerving when you get a voicemail like that, because your mind starts to race like, oh gosh, what legal matters are they talking about? What have I done? What have I not done? What is going on? So your mind starts to race, starts to wonder, starts really thinking about things. But that's exactly what that type of scam wants you to do. They want you to react. They want you to feel panic. They want you to feel genuine emotion so you don't think, and your first instinct is to call that number back to take care of whatever legal issues there are. However, if you call the number back that's left on the voicemail, or if it's sent as a text message, you're not going to be talking to a sheriff's department, or your local sheriff's department. You're going to be talking to a scammer, and things can go downhill from there if you let them convince you of about what they have to say. Fortunately for me, I did calm down a little bit, and I decided to call the actual legitimate number of my county sheriff's department. And the person that answered reassured me that that was a scam, that is not legitimate, and to delete the voicemail as soon as possible. But I wanted to share this with you. I actually do have a clip of that voicemail, and I'll go ahead and play that so you can understand what it was that I received. You can listen to it in entirety here. So let me play this real quick.
Yes, this is Michael Millard with the Butler County Sheriff's Office, trying to reach Brian about some legal matters that need to be rectified before the end of the day. If you don't mind, give me a call back at 316-320-4910.
Now, it was a little hard to understand some of that voicemail, but he did leave a name and he did leave a phone number, and I did look up that phone number. And while my county sheriff does have a number related with part of that prefix, it's to a fax number. There is no other number that matches that number of this supposed sheriff officer. But again, like I said a little while ago, I called the number, the main actual number of the sheriff's department, and they definitely told me that it is a scam. But these types of things are circulating out there. People get voicemails claiming to be it's their local sheriff or police department all the time, and they panic and they call and they get a hold of the scammer, and the scammer might say, oh, you've got an arrest warrant and you have to do this right now in order to take care of it. You need to pay this much money. You need to go get these gift cards. You need to wire us this money. Otherwise, if you don't do this very quickly, you're going to be arrested. They're going to send the law enforcement to you. But I will tell you 100% that is not how law enforcement works. They will never call you to say you have an arrest warrant, and in order to take care of it, you have to pay money immediately. No. If you truly have a warrant, they are going to show up at your house regardless. And then then you can go from there. The law enforcement will show up to your house. They will never call you about a warrant, and they will never tell you to pay any kind of money, especially if it's in gift cards. So don't ever fall for these types of things. And I want to show you one last thing here. and it's about it's a local news station in my area, but it also is about the sheriff's department in my county, and it talks about how scammers are getting more sophisticated. Um, it shows a fake arrest warrant that says supposedly it's from the United States District Court, but it says for the U.S. District Courts. That makes no sense. One of the things they talk about is the fonts are different, and that it's signed by a specific judge. However, this judge resides out of Tennessee, and my state of Kansas does not fall under this jurisdiction. So that's fake, right there. And then I'll show you another clip. I'll let you listen to another clip of a voicemail that's impersonating a sheriff officer from the county nearby mine.
This is Sergeant Chad Graham with the Sandwich County Sheriff's Office. I'm not at my desk right now, but can you please leave your name, number, and a brief message, and I will get back with you. If there's an emergency, please hang up and dial 911.
Now this is from a local news station's website, ksn.com, and this came out towards the end of last year. But, I mean, it pertains to exactly what I am saying. And the voicemail that I got claiming to be from my county's sheriff's department. So if you get anything like this, if you get something like this, don't call the number that's left. Look up your local, actual, legitimate sheriff's department number or police number and call them and tell them, look, this is what I've got. And more than likely, they will tell you it's a scam, to disregard, and do not ever call the number that's left on the voicemail or text or even email or a fake arrest warrant as this shows. But I wanted to create this video to show that I even get attempted scams like this. And once in a while at the bank that I work at, some customers get things like this, so they'll come and ask questions about that, and I can tell them, like, look, hey, I've had an attempted scam like this myself. I can tell you what to look out for. I can tell you this is a scam, and here are the red flags. Delete that voicemail, delete that text, delete that email ASAP. I hope you found this video informative, and I will definitely be back soon with more to come.